Hello, my name is Duncan Alderdice, and the reason I'm making these videos is to document the journey I take as I become who I am. Today was a really good day. I'm happy with it. Ups and downs. Oh, actually, no, hold on. It was a good day. So, $50 on the day. That's good. All happened in the last hour, so happy sticking on that rhythm. 5 connections, no book demos in the last hour, but 1 book demo earlier today. So, happy with that again. 3 demos held. 1 that was really good in the morning, and then a second one was one that I booked earlier this week for myself. That it was a quick call. In qualification, learned that the guy had a $40,000 following on TikTok with 40,000 people that had generated him 2 high quality leads for his annuity business that day. So, like, took the call because he was interested in hearing what it is that we did, but didn't actually need us. Like, I said, going like, I don't think you actually need us. And he was like, yeah, I know, like, it seems interesting. Like, I mean, I'm open to stuff, but I think it's conversations like that I go, no, the right thing for me to do there is say, you don't need us. Because then when I'm speaking to somebody who does need us, I can speak with more conviction rather than just going like, anybody who fits these relative criteria, I'm just going to pitch and try to get into the program. Doesn't make sense. I did send him an email to the Andy and Ermo show on Monday because they're doing a partner interview. Any connection requests on LinkedIn? No, but then also enrolled, I think, like 30 people into a sequence. The conversation that was good from the morning was with a guy who, like, they've got a bigger firm, they've got bigger growth goals, exploring different opportunities, potentially 100, 200 clients, depending on actually how many we could get within his area, because they know, like, it was a good conversation. No follow-up scheduled, but I didn't get the feeling that, like, there was a little bit of weirdness with my trying to send an email. That's what it was. Afterwards, he wanted to watch an interview, pre-recorded partner interview. So I sent that in an email, but had like 5 links. So I guess some spam filter triggered it. So 45 minutes later, he replied to my email saying like, hey, I didn't actually get this yet. And then when I called back after resending it, I got the reception and he was busy. He then called back and said, like, I still haven't gotten it, let's figure it out. More the point I'm making is the conversation went well and he was relatively responsive. So getting the follow-up wasn't really necessary because there were some questions he asked that I sent him in information by email. I think it's more, I want the follow-up there so that we have another point to speak, but I'm learning that getting the follow-up isn't actually necessarily required. It didn't seem like an opportunity. Like, we'll speak next week, no doubt. And like, it's a big firm. They will need from us. We'll see. No deals closed, but that's all good. I did have a follow-up that canceled like 20 minutes before. That the thing I'm learning is, like, of the deals that I have closed, all of them have closed within 1 or 2 calls. Sometimes 3, but the one that closed on 3, both of them, it was like the first call's the demo, then the second call's a follow-up to close, and at the second follow-up they're saying like, yes, but today I'm busy doing this project, so can't have this conversation. Can we reschedule this call for next week at this time? Which is very different than, I don't know, let's touch base next week. You know what I mean? So, like, really the decision can be made within 1 or 2 calls. And if I'm the one to suggest and push for the follow-up, which I was for the guy who canceled today, then they will not show up. Or like there's no point, there's no win in getting the follow-up. There's a win if they suggest a follow-up after I've been like getting them to a kind of yes. It just, I'm learning and it's making sense. Still a full week left. My Monday, I'm looking at it, I have a demo from, so at 12, 1, 2, 3, 3:45, and 5. And some of those may close, some of them are new, and then there's people I gotta follow up with. It should be a good week. I'm hoping to close a bunch of business. Should be good. What else is there? looking around. Oh, the cold call opener, because I used it on 5 different people and they all fucking laughed. Well, the first guy I talked to, I dialed twice and he declined the first call but picked up for the second, and like a little bit of attitude, understandably. I did call him twice. He was going like, well, it must be really important because, I mean, you did tell me twice. And I said, well, are you a financial advisor? And then he said, it depends. Which is just like code for yes, but I don't want to say yes because I don't know who you are yet. But then so I went through the pitch, and that was he had been with the program before, but then anyways, it was a good conversation that was had, and the rate of pickup is past 80. It's more than 87.5% effective. So like for every 8.00 something connections, one person will hang up. Whatever. I don't even know what I said right there. I think that's it. I think so. It's fucking hot in here. So take off all your clothes. It's the weekend. Nothing really planned. I am not going out this weekend. At all. So. Normally something comes to mind at the very end. Maybe if I just switch channels to something. But I'm not seeing anything. I'll talk to you later. I mean, you can.